Yxlarb here, and welcome back to my Resident Evil 4 rifle-only run. In the last episode, we obtained both the Queen's and King's Grail, as well as fully upgraded our rifle. Finally, it took until Chapter 4 to do. And in this episode, we are going to be carrying on. Now that we have both Grails in hand, we can move on. Yeah, those are all just treasures. Don't need those. Gonna install the Queen's Grail over here. And then over here. Don't get stuck. King's Grail over here. Forcing Ashley and Leon to disappear. Oh my god. There we go. And you won't believe what's on the other side. Yes, a hallway. I'm gonna leave Ashley right there for now. There should be a snake in one of these. Oh crap! Oh, I thought it was just a little too far away, but that was good. Really? Just always with these white eggs? That's sucky. I'm pretty sure it's just money and treasure in these. But I'll open them up anyway, you never know. Or at least I never know, who knows. Now, I know it feels like we just got Ashley back, but once you go through these doors, you lose her. Actually, I'm pretty sure you can destroy this door. Funnily enough. But yeah, it's actually kind of a cool, safe place to go during the upcoming fight. But actually, instead of losing Ashley there, I'm going to go out here, grab a red herb, and walk myself up here. Now, the actual purpose to going up here is to collect the second butterfly lamp in the game, which is actually quite useful because, you know, you can get yourself 35 grand for your troubles if you can fill it up properly. So, yeah, that's right there. Anyway, let's look out on the scene. So basically, there's the door you'd walk in on. And this thing, don't really know what it is. It's a hive of some sorts that basically those Navistadors, those invisible insects, live in. And that's what you're going to be fighting when you walk in on when you walk in here. That switch is what we need to get to. And because behind this thing, there's a drawbridge that's currently up. Now, jumping down here doesn't actually benefit you, but I just kind of wanted to show the scene beforehand. So actually, I think walking directly in from the front entrance is the better thing, but I don't know. Let's just go. Oh! It actually doesn't start the cutscene. Looks like we can actually be down here. I can show you a better angle. So here's the drawbridge. It's actually held up by 2 chains, which you can't shoot until after you activate that. So yeah, and that's going to be our goal. Let's run. Let's go.
Damn it! Ashley! Great. More of them.
Alright, let's go. No, wrong way, turn around again. Now, I've actually done a count at one point, although I don't remember because it's been quite a few years, on how many times you have to save Ashley. And I don't mean like just in general combat, I mean in the story. So there we go. Now those links have been weakened and we can go ahead and shoot them. I want to be fairly quick about it because we're about to run into some enemies. They're about to get us. They're about to get us. Go, go, go. Oh. Anytime you see that kick button pop up, you should just do it. Oh shit. Spits his acid all over me. My god, the worst thing about these guys is that they get you all turned around. Like, see, they force me to change my direction, which is so frustrating. But anyway, we've escaped. We have escaped. Almost. Yes, now we have. Yeah, that's frustrating and annoying. Yes, it's frustrating and annoying. Anyway, we have made it here. Here's a merchant. I'm not going to heal quite yet. Moving on with our lives. Yeah, don't you get sort of annoyed having to constantly help Ashley? I definitely do, sometimes. I wonder how much Leon gets paid for this. Anyway, here we are at a clock tower, which is pretty cool.
I wonder if you can see me, Mr. Kennedy.
If you even scratch her, I'll break your bones.
First, we shall see if you can make it this far. I'll be waiting.
Shit.
Yeah, so that's where we need to go to. Down over there. And you're like, oh, how? Well, you'll see. Let's just move on with our lives. Oh, yes, our favorite. Catapults. Don't worry. This whole thing in general really isn't all that difficult. This whole clock tower portion. However, we are going to be... Oh, I'll just knife him while we're on the stairs. Why not? There are going to be more enemies at the top. I'm pretty sure there is some rifle ammo before we actually enter, so... Yeah! Take that. Oh, nice! Nice! Keep running, keep running. Oh, actually, I didn't want to be on this side, I wanted to go on this side. Yes! Oh, beautiful. 5 rounds. Remember, every round means just that much more nowadays. Because now that they're 30 firepower apiece, it's sort of going to be a big deal. And I'm actually going to kill this enemy. Normally I wouldn't take the time, but... You know, if there's any chance that he'll drop rifle ammo, it's kind of worth it. Yeah, let's move on with our lives. I actually need to run around here where the catapults are, and oh god, run into that door. This is where we want to be. Now, unfortunately, we're gonna have to use a few rounds in here, but you know, we'll live. Where is that first one? Oh, we can access it from the top. Oh, we don't want to go down. I ran around the wrong way. Yeah, I didn't even need to run around. It was literally right here. I need to go upstairs. Now you'll see some wooden planks here in a moment. First one, actually, I'm going to step over to the side here. Where are they? There's one. So, 1. Here's 2. And the third one's going to be available here in a moment. But basically, we're going to keep going on upstairs. Now, this is actually a very inefficient design. I mean, the ladder should really be in the same corner. Or there should be 2 ladders in 2 of the corners. So you don't have to constantly run around. Yeah, and then I'm actually not going to shoot that third one quite yet. I'm going to run around first. Grab an herb and this note. I'm actually going to read this. Basically, blah, 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 blah. I think if we jam the gears in 3 places, it should give us enough time to prepare everything for the ritual. Why would you write that down and then leave it here? And then more importantly, why would you give me the exact number? Because basically this is what happens if you try it. You operate and then, nope. And you can see exactly why it's not working. Damn, something's jammed in the gears. And then you gotta shoot it. God, if I could just knife it. That'd be awesome. Yeah, so they just put planks in 3 spots. Cool. Operate. Now, the one good thing about... Actually, I'll explain it in a moment. After we see a little more of the cutscene. Now, you may have noticed that that particular cutscene where it was showing the drawbridge changing places, it was particularly bad. And I think that's because they carried over PS2's version of the cutscene. For whatever reason, they didn't update that one. I don't know why, and I don't really care either. And God, that was annoying. Shooting me in the head. Let's combine these 2. Now, the one nice thing about not having to worry about capacity upgrades anymore is that we can constantly reload the rifle. Now, the game... Now, don't quote me on this because I'm not absolutely sure, but I'm going to be going off of it as though this were the truth. When you have... Say we have 18 rounds, right? Let's just say we have 18 rounds. But I only have 1 in the chamber of my rifle. The game isn't going to see us as being really all that depleted. Or even if it does, it won't look as serious as when we have 18 rounds in the gun, but only 1 left over just in our inventory, you know? I don't really know how it determines that, but that's kind of how I'm going off of it, as though that's the way it is, so... Yeah, like I said, don't take my word for it. I don't really know, but We made it to the end. Let's move on. There we go. Now we got a few enemies to deal with, and now I'm not gonna walk too far over there, because if you walk too far over there, you're gonna trigger a lot more enemies to come on by, and that's definitely not what you want. Oh, this is nice. Oh, that was pretty cool. Yeah, these shield guys, I mean, honestly, I've never really gone out of my way to attack these shield guys all that often, like with my knife. But really, they're not that difficult. I always figure them as much more. And look at that, rifle ammo. So see, my gun's reloaded. I'm not really low on ammo, but since I had only one left in my inventory, the game gave me a couple more. So there's my strategy in play right now. So now let's activate the rest of the enemies. I actually think you have... I don't know if you can run through the door prematurely. I feel like you have to deal with all the enemies first. Kick! Please let me run through the door. Yes! Yes, it does. There's plenty to be gained from standing out there, but yeah, I didn't feel like it. Now this room. This used to be like the bane of my existence when playing this game. I used to have to buy an RPG round and aim it somewhere like right at the top of these stairs to blow up both Garradors. Unfortunately, we're not in that great of a position here. Now, honestly, if they turn around at the right time, we might be able to just shoot them like perfectly. Like, God, if I could just aim. If I had a breathe button or hold your breath button. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. And now we're locked in here, both ways. Figures, right? And now, this guy, we have a pretty clean shot. There we go. And that's all there is to it. I didn't really mean to skip that. Because now there's probably going to be enemies behind us. But honestly, actually no, there's too much to gain from running out of, too much to gain from this room to run away from it. That's what I'm trying to say. There we go. Are they all dead? Yeah, first aid spray. That guy always gives you a first aid spray. It's kind of nice. Oh, here they go. More enemies. I think I'm actually going to kill them. Why not? We have so much more health than I ever thought I'd have playing this game. Even... Oh, incendiary grenade. And it's actually good because we used up our incendiary grenade. And then now we have another chance. Knife on me. Ah, come here, you. Come here, you. Die. Alright, now let's just take a look around the room, make sure there's no rifle ammo, because that was awesome. Look at that. That's how nice... And look at that, more rifle ammo. My strategy is definitely working in that regard. So glad I kept all that handgun TMP and shotgun ammo this far, because if I didn't, you know, this would be much more difficult. Anyway, why am I not reloading? Because that's honestly just going to help me out even further. But yeah, I never have this much ammo. Even when I'm playing through normally, you know, I just lose it all. There's just treasures on these guys. We don't need treasure. We don't need money. Especially after collecting money from those guys. I mean, even that was overkill, but...
Ashley.
Leon!
Mr. Kennedy, don't you know when it's time to throw in the towel?
No! Leon!
Where's the satisfying sound of one's impalement?
Don't fall for this old trick.
How dare you! No more games! Kill him! Kill! Quickly! We shall prepare for the ritual!
Leon, you're alive.
maybe you have 9 lives, but it doesn't matter now, Mr. Kennedy. I've sent my right hand to dispose of you.
Your right hand comes off?
Say whatever you please. Die, you worm!
Yeah, he's definitely getting fed up with us now. And I think it's because his initial plan failed. They were hoping that those planks would hold me off long enough to do the ritual preparations, but obviously they haven't prepared for the ritual yet. So, yeah, there's that. And oh, it looks like I already got one of these, so I'm just going to toss that. But yeah, there we go. I'm going to toss these too. Why do I have these? I don't need those. But anyway, here we are. Yeah, of course we didn't save Ashley just now. I'm going to knife one of these. I feel bad. I honestly feel a little bad knifing these little guys, but whatever. And I know it's probably going to bother some of you if I don't pick up this freaking crown, so I'll do it. The crown is what it's called. But here we are. This part is honestly, you know, it's one of the parts that some of you are probably thinking, oh my god, how is he going to do this with just the rifle or something? Or maybe you weren't thinking that. Maybe you forgot about it. Or maybe you haven't even played this game before. But now there's really very little reason to be worried. And that's because I have a fairly new strategy to apply to the boss fight coming up. And that's not very much a spoiler. And actually, this is really freaky. Look at that. It's not very much a spoiler because, I mean, his right hand is coming. We know he's coming, so no real worries. Can I look directly up? Oh, don't zoom in. Oh, of course, we can't really see much. Where do we actually fall down from, though? In here, or... Actually, where did we fall down from? Oh, well. No biggie. God, these guys got it the worst. Landing on this. Oh, yeah, this is where we come down from. I know, because if you forget to press the action command buttons, or... what are those called? QuickTime events. If you forget to press the right buttons... Well, I mean, if you forget to press the buttons, or you don't press the right buttons... you die by being punctured by one of these spikes, and that's pretty brutal, so, yeah. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. The next part is going to be, I mean, it's going to be strategic. I don't know if I want to call it boring. It's going to be long-ish, but there's not going to be a rifle out for this. So, basically, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to be... Oh, I shouldn't have discarded that grenade. Honestly, I shouldn't have. You know what? I actually need to heal anyway, so I'm gonna use this and this, and then equip this and eat it. There we go. Perfect. So now we're basically back up to full health. Saved a little space in our inventory. Oh, and here's another incendiary grenade. I actually didn't need to do that. I could have discarded an incendiary grenade instead, but whatever. I don't need this one, so I'll discard this one. Obviously, I didn't learn my lesson. Anyway, that's that, guys. That's it for this part. We're really making our way. The next part is definitely going to be interesting, so I hope you guys will stick around. Anyway, I'll see you guys then.